I'm gonna vote. I plan on voting. I think sometime next week. I'm gonna go with my barber. Actually, we're gonna go at the same time.
Where
Yeah.
so I have not voted yet. I don't know if I'm gonna vote actually. I really don't know. Um, I would say to start off for sure, I think that the people that vote, you're good for voting. The people that don't vote, y'all got a reason for that. And I understand. I understand both sides for real. For me personally, I just haven't thought about it that much because government just doesn't mean a lot to me. It doesn't. Politics is just not my. It's nowhere near my area. I feel like the way that I navigate through life and the things that I really like think are important in terms of like actual human change and like things really changing. I definitely think that systems, roles like government, they have their place, but that's just not me. It's not in my lane. I feel like real human interactions, real communication, not advertisements, not things you can't trust. Looking into somebody's eye, to me, that's just a whole different ball game. I don't. I might vote though. My mom has definitely been instilling it in me, and it's like you just have to go for like
Yeah.
you just gotta go tick
I
off some things, and
I'll say I guess on mine I'm voting. But I've ever since I was able to vote, I voted.
mm,
But that's I guess for me, my parents instilled on me just like understanding not just on the high end government, but just your local government.
mm,
Just like your governors and and judges and things like that. It's just
mm,
not to really vote for them because again, your vote means a lot, but in the grand scheme of everybody that votes, it kind of doesn't seem like it's that I'm just one extra person, but that one extra person could make the difference of a person that I want. But I would definitely say, and something I definitely am going to do even more now as I grow older, just do your research on your local government because it may not make a big change on the grand scale, but local government does affect the state government. I'm not state government, the rest of the American government, I guess. It's probably not the best way to word it,
yeah,
but yeah, I definitely I'm gonna vote. Um
yeah. I feel like that's why like I'm definitely not gonna say anything bold. Like I'm definitely not
mhm.
gonna say voting is bad, voting is good. But I would say I think one of the biggest enemies right now for at least America, because I haven't been out the country yet. I really want to leave the country just to see what's out there, but I have not made it around to I have I haven't made it around to do it that yet. But I think one of the biggest things we face is cynicism. Like, what do we do with cynicism? What do we do with like just a lack of trust? And I feel like, oh, this is hard. This is a the words are coming, but they're not coming fast enough. What do we do with like just so many people just doubting everything, like doubting all the information that they get, and it's like a lot of the information like it should be doubted, but I also feel like we get information that makes us doubt other things even more, like
Right.
social media, like the things that we see on it, the images that are like, you know, just in the memes and all the main messages, it
Yeah.
just promotes more cynicism, more doubt, more just like,
Yeah, it's like don't. It's, I understand that because it's like if you can't trust your government and
mm,
they're supposed to protect you, who do you trust? Especially with everything that's been going on.
yo,
But is that's with the current government that we have now, and I think that's, I guess, with a lot of the political advertisements and things like that. I'll say personally that um a lot of them just to me at least seem like kindergarten, like preschool presidential, like your class presidents and stuff
mm,
like that. There's
yeah, I'll
no,
fix the water fountain.
yeah,
I'll
no, like
fix
for
that.
real, like there's, oh, Timmy did this yesterday.
Mm,
He vandalized the wall. You don't
mm-hmm.
want a person that vandalizes the wall. It's like
Yeah.
there's no real like
And it's also like, it's just nothing in politics, nothing in the media, nothing in the news reflects my situation at all. Like, I do not see, like,
Right, but
none of it shows it. Like, the friends that I have, the people that I be around, the things that we talk about, and I do have a lot of, like, real discussions, like, it has nothing to do with anything they're talking about in politics. And it's like, the things that people are struggling with, like, I don't see any. That's why I'm saying it just feels like it's in a whole different lane to me. It
right,
feels
but
like my sister is mad into all of this stuff, like social justice, all of that stuff. So she just kind of my excuse. I'm like, one side of me is taking care of all of this, so
yeah, no,
I'm
but
gonna handle my stuff.
but I'll put it this way: it isn't a problem until it becomes a problem. But the question is, I guess, is the
So
problem
you
going to
make it a
be?
problem.
Well, I guess do you make it a problem? But at the same time, it's like, for me, it sounds like it's it it's like out of sight, out of mind. It hasn't affected my immediate life,
Mm.
so I don't care. And I'm
Yeah.
not trying to say that to put words in my mouth or anything, but it just, to me, that's what it sounds like. I guess for me, is similar to chess. You got to think 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. Yeah, it doesn't affect me now, but oh yeah, I gotta.
So what are the
stop
things?
slamming
What are the
table.
things that you feel like voting is gonna change? Like, what are you voting for? At least the issues, not like what do you how are you actually voting?
No, I
What are the
mean,
issues that you voting for that you actually are passionate about?
I'll say for me, I'm voting for a voice, and I'm voting for a black voice. And again, I'm not an expert on anything political or anything like that, but I'd say from my perspective, from what I've seen and what I've experienced directly and indirectly, hasn't been the best.
A black voice. What do you mean? A black voice for who to hear?
Hmm. I see where you're coming from. Hmm. I would say for me, it's
This nigga about to take his vote out.
no. I'm still gonna vote. I'm
Give
still
me
gonna
my
vote.
vote back.
I need it.
I want it back.
It didn't count. It didn't count. It
You
didn't
lied.
count. No, I believe for me that you're voting. I believe that I could be that one extra person that makes the person I want to vote for win. Not that it really makes a difference, but that's just
Yeah, but
that's
I'm
just
saying,
me.
like, what are the issues though? Like, to me, I don't man, and I just know that, like, if my sister heard this and heard me talking this
No,
reckless,
right,
it's gonna
and
be
that's why I'm saying
bad.
that's why I'm saying like. But again, though, you need. I'm not that person to do, because again, similar to you, I'm not too. I have my eye on it. I'm listening to the things that are going on, but I'm not necessarily directly looking at everything that's happening. So I couldn't
Yeah, see,
on the spot. I couldn't pinpoint any direct reason of why I was voting besides not wanting Trump to be there. Like that's yeah.
so we talk about Trump. I don't have anything to say about
I
that.
ain't got
But
I ain't got nothing good to say about
yeah,
him. So
so
I'm not gonna speak.
what was it that you just said that affected me? I don't know, but I know that what I was gonna say was along the lines of, like, I do feel like things need to happen for people in America to change, and just for people in general to change. Like, just for us to take the next steps into enlightenment and just being more whole as beings.